Merry Christmas! It is 12 days of Christmas here at Catholic Breakfast, and what I'd like to give to you is a great coffee shop in Phoenix, Arizona, and how it reminds me of a great Catholic saint for these 12 days of Christmas. Number one, the Henry. If you've never been to Phoenix, Arizona, not far from the head of Camelback Mountain on Camelback Road is this great place called the Henry. It's kind of close to where I grew up, and the Henry reminds me of Saint Thomas Aquinas for these two reasons. Number one, the Henry is like big and wide, lots of space to spread out. Thomas Aquinas was big and wide in multiple ways. First of all, people say that he was kind of a big fella. But I think more importantly, Thomas Aquinas had a very broad imagination. He had a very synthetic intellect. So he drew in like all these different philosophies. He could just take in all sorts of intellectual information and synthesize it together. Broad mind. Second reason the Henry is like Thomas Aquinas is the Henry is a great place to drink coffee and study. It's one of the few coffee shops I've ever been to where there's these huge rooms with big tables, almost like a library, where you can just spread out and read and read and read and write and write and write. They say that Thomas Aquinas would spend hours and hours and hours a day in study, dictating to people his writing. And so the Henry is like St. Thomas Aquinas, broad, wide, and a great place to study.